Hi, welcome to Tech Ranch, a place where we learn and earn technical skills in the most efficient way. Let's make coding fun. Algorithm in implementation, stack algorithm and implementation. So in this session, we are going to see what is a stack, an algorithm, example, implementation, demonstration and a homework. Now let's see what is a stack. A stack is a basic data structure that can be logically thought of as a linear structure represented by a real physical stack or pile. A structure where insertion and deletion of items takes place at one end called top of the stack. This structure is used all throughout the programming. Data structure follow last in, first out during the insertion, and the first in, last out is for the deletion or exertion of the elements. Now, as you can see here, we have a stack of piles, and these tiles are pushing, and insertion of the tiles is going in a stack in the last in, first out form. That means the last in is going to first out when we have to delete the pile from the stack. Now let's take a look at the stack algorithm. So it contains few methods to implementation. One is the push. That's nothing but the insertion. So adding an item in the stack. If the stack is full, then it is said to be an overflow condition. So suppose, as you can see here, we are inserting an element. Now the stack is a size of this much of elements can hold. Now if I'll try to insert more than 4 or more than 5, it will give me the overflow condition. Pop removes or deletion of an element or item from the stack. So we have the follow for the deletion is first in, last out. The items are popped in the reverse order in which they are pushed. So during the insertion, during the push method, we have the scene to put it in last in, first out. Now during the deletion, it will follow the reverse process or reverse order. That means first in, last out. If the stack is empty, then it is said to be an underflow condition. Now peak or top, that returns the top elements of the stack, and is empty returns true if stack is empty, else false. The complexity of these types of algorithm and operation on stack for push, pop, is empty and peak all take 0, 1 time. We do not run any loop in any of these operations. Now stack implementation can be done in 2 ways. One is using arrays and 2 using linked lists. So in this session, we are going to show you the implementation of stack using array. Now as you can see here, we have used an example where we have a stack of 10 size array. Now top is initialized to 0 and capacity is nothing but your size of an array, so that we can define and check for the overflow or underflow condition. We have push method, pop method, peak method, size method for the reference, and deletion, an overload condition check, and an empty check. And in the end, we have the display method. This is how it's gonna be look during the after the implementation. Now let's see the demonstration. So this is my Eclipse IDE, and here is my code stack demonstration. Now as you can see here, we have import the package util package for scanner so that we can ask user to insert the stack element. Now let's take a look at the execution. So how it says stack demo main menu, we are using switch cases. So suppose user enter first to insert the element. So enter an integer to push. I pushed 3. Now if you want to see the 4, that means the stack has one element is which we've inserted is 3. Now suppose I entered another and since it is last in first out, so when I put a display, this will be 3, 4. So its insertion is going on from behind. Now again I did 7 and I'll display 3, 4, 7. As you can see, so stack is filling. We are pushing the elements. Now I did this one and see the display. So 3, 4, 7, 9. So we are pushing. Now suppose when I need to pop, that means deletion. So while doing the deletion, it has to go first in, last out. So first in, last out, and opposite of is last in, first out. So we last in is 9. It should be delete the 9. Now let's take a look at 9. The top value of the stack was 9. That is deleted. Now let's take a look at the display. 3, 4, 7. So it explained to you that the top value on the stack was 9, which was removed from the stack, and when we say the display the stack, it shows you 3, 4, 7. Now what is function of peek? It will return you the topmost element of the stack. So here we have the topmost element of the stack is 7. So let's see, peek is 7. Next functionality we have 5. So it will check if it is empty. So it says not empty. Since the stack is not empty, it returns the message. Overload is 7. Now before that, let's take a look at the stack. It says 3, 4, 7, 6. Now let's take a look at the size. It will return the size to you. The size of the stack is 4. You see, 4 is display. And exit will exit from the program. Now if you see the program, the code, source code, it says here we have used the array. So first thing first, we need to initialize and declare the array, that is stack array, a variable top for the pointer and the capacity for the holding elements to check the underflow and overflow condition. Now push method, simply push the method and get the top increment, so that, and pop will decrease and automatically it will return you the topmost element which was deleted. Peek will check if it is empty, and if it is not, then it will return you the topmost element. Size will return you the size. Whatever be the topmost variable will increment by 1. Boolean will check for the empty, and the full will check for the capacity to check for the overflow and underflow condition. Now here the code starts from the demonstration in the switch cases. We have write the switch cases and calling all the methods in the cases, as you can see here. First case for push, we have called the push method. For second, it is for pop, return the pop method. So we have used here and call in the second case. Third case for peek, fourth case is for stack, fifth case is for is empty, and 7, 6 and 7 and so on. So this is the stack demonstration implemented using arrays. Important facts. Application of stack is mostly used for balancing of symbols, infix to postfix, prefix conversion, redo, undo features at many places like editors, Photoshop, forward and backward feature in web browser, using many algorithms like Tower of Hanoi, tree traversal, stock span problem, histogram problem. Other application can be backtracking, night tour problem, rat in a maze, n queen problem, and Sudoku solver. So these are the places where we use stack algorithm implementation. So this is all about the stack algorithm and implementation demonstration in Java using arrays. In the next session, we'll see sorting and linked lists and many more. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more upcoming interesting videos. Let's make coding fun. Thank you.